Hello there, hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. It has got off to a fairly dry and settled start for many of us, and that is thanks to a ridge of high pressure that's across continental Europe, stretching its way into the UK and keeping those weather fronts at bay to the north. Underneath that area of high pressure though, there is a fair amount of cloud. So the earlier satellite image shows grey skies for the vast majority. There are some clearer breaks down across parts of eastern Scotland and into parts of eastern England as well. So we could continue to see some brighter spells here as we move into the afternoon. The potential for the cloud to break up a bit in other locations, but it could be rather fleeting and many of us will stay on the cloudy side at least. Despite the cloud, will stay dry and actually relatively mild for the time of year. Temperatures holding up in those double-digit figures for many of us, perhaps 13, maybe even 14 degrees across parts of Aberdeenshire, thanks to that southerly flow of air. Into the evening periods then, the cloud remaining in place for the vast majority, but we will see some longer breaks at times, I think particularly across parts of northeast Scotland and then parts of Wales later on in the night as well. So it's here where temperatures could drop down a bit more. Low single figures are possible, maybe a patchy frost in the most sheltered rural locations. But where we hold onto the cloud, it will stay frost-free for the vast majority of us, and most towns and cities holding up around 5 to 7 degrees Celsius. So a relatively cloudy but mild start to Sunday morning, and it will remain fairly cloudy once again across southeastern areas. That grey sky is really persisting. Across the west though, where the breeze begins to pick up, that will help break the cloud up a bit more. So I think southwest England, Wales, parts of Northern Ireland, Northern Scotland as well, seeing a bit of a brighter day on Sunday compared to Saturday. Temperatures, again, doing quite well for the time of year and above average. Most of us getting towards those double-digit figures again, perhaps slightly cooler for parts of eastern Scotland, but still around 10 to 11 degrees Celsius. We retain that similar picture as we move throughout the overnight period. Again, the cloud wanting to break up a bit more in places, so perhaps an increased risk of a chillier night for parts of northern Scotland and Wales, southwest England as we move into the start of the new working week. High pressure though is going to stay with us, so it will remain dry as we move into Monday. But as we move towards the middle part of the week, we will potentially see some rain begin to push its way in from the west, so it could turn a bit more unsettled for some later, but temperatures staying relatively mild for the time of year. Do keep up to date with the forecast as we move into the new week, and you can do that by following us on all of our social media sites. And of course, we'll see you again here on the app, YouTube and the website soon. Bye-bye.